Yo, what's going on, everybody? Make sure this. All right, cool. God, that's loud. I had to make sure that my freaking mic was working because the other day I started up nothing. I realized somehow disconnected from OBS. But we got Oregon. It's going to be a big matchup, probably the biggest matchup of the year for us. We're 10-1, they're 10-1. Started off with old Stanley. Dude misses block. But as we get into this game, guys, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. We are just under 25 away of hitting the 1850. It's a great way to start it off. Hit the tight end. Let's quiet this crowd down. We just got to kind of play smart. And they're not covering our tight end at all. And we tried for the hurdle. We tried to hurdle. It's all right. We're to hold on to that. We needed to hold on to the ball. It's a good cut back in. Picked up the first. That's what we needed. I hate that I can't see my play out. We had him.
More people are there, more people are covering, more people are talking about it, more people are spreading it. So obviously to do it on this stage will go a long way to determine whether this team gets in the playoffs.
He's got him this time. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down.
I mean, he led us here. Why not let him get the tutty? Let's go.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen. Playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed true.
And now, if our defense shows up here, that's going to be really huge because that should 100% silence this crowd. If we can get a quick 3 and out. Oh, that's even better. Stop him down there at the 10. I'm assuming they like running with the quarterback if they can.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Breaks the tackle.
There you go. We're there.
Quickly a pickup of 1 to the 15. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your
oh, that could have been picked. Could have been a pick. Does that right there? We got our 3 and out. We scored on our first drive. Got the 3 and out. Does that silence the crowd?
Which is pretty cool too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired. But you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be
it does.
a lot on the line. Now,
crowd has been silenced.
you're the better team.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Wants to throw. It's rising. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Inside handoff.
How do you get that second level quicker?
On that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Parks. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The Utes have their offense in high gear.
I should have stayed outside.
Right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's McClain. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Utah!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
I knew that it was coming. Something was coming where they were going to destroy me.
The defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ducks. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our pop.
I don't even know what happened because I had deep blues back there.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Looking to throw, it's Rising. Spits it out to the back. Makes the grab on the left. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Just got to keep doing it. We're up by 7 at the end of 1.
And what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They'll start the drive.
The hell did I pick? I don't like that play.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
That was dangerous. That was very, very dangerous.
Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Quick strike complete.
Pick up a first. That's all I want.
30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's complete to the right.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know...
5-2. Why didn't you block him?
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. After the misfire, now on 2nd down.
Man coverage or cover 3?
Fast motion from the offense. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Missed his receiver there.
They ran into each other.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it makes...
Ooh, he played that inside perfectly.
Turnover for the defense.
Oh, God.
Drag him down after a good
He jumped it. He jumped that way too good.
Situations like this, it's nighttime, it's so cold, it's so hard to complete these types of passes, and for these wideouts, it's going to be tough just catching the football because that thing, I guarantee you, feels like a rock.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, the hand
There we
off
go.
to the back.
I'll take that too.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Backing
screen.
Safe completion on the screen. Shakes off the defender. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line.
Let's be smart. Let's get a touchdown.
Catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Unleashes one deep. And good.
That's fine. It's fine. He broke on that too good.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots and they're being aggressive, throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
Makes the grab outside.
It's completion.
And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. Decibels rising.
You're right here. Just block.
Behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's rising. He makes the connection. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Utes will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week. Just called on one time.
Terrible bounce.
The return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
He's back to throw on 2nd down.
Where the hell is my guy back there?
And nobody's close. Nothing but green grass down the middle.
That's twice now.
Oregon. And once he got loose, it was all over.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man. And
Both on like a cover 6, cover 9.
extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down.
Did I not get out of the tackle box?
I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. To throw, it's rising. Pressure coming. Going to try to get it himself. And he'll be brought down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
We got freaking our left tackles getting shit on.
16. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Utes decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43.
So stay out of the freaking cover 6s.
Set on 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's going to take off, and he'll avoid the tackle on the slide. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw. Unloads it downfield.
I left it just enough.
Intercepted. Trying to take it back.
I left it just enough for the CPU to see that it was open.
But the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Line gets set, 1st down. He's going to pass. With the catch, it's Bernard. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the wide.
Thank you.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock
That
it
was a
away.
pick.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's rising. Quickly complete.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Now from inside the red zone. He can't find his man, and the clock stops.
I just gotta take it.
Seconds left. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Eugene as we say hello from our broadcast studios.
The Utes will line up to kick off and start the second half. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like it's
We ran with it.
Offensive lineman being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if any of you are this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement.
Here we go. Good defense.
Halftime, you riled yourselves up. You
Staying
played
out of that
you
shit.
can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Back to throw, it's Gabriel. Getting some heat.
Thank you.
Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to
I gotta go. I'm gonna have to run upstairs and yell at my dog.
Bringing it back, it's Stanley. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could.
I'll be right back, guys. 1 second.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. He wants to start this drive with a pass. It's complete on the right side.
There we go.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Gonna run it. It's Bernard. A strong tackle and
Terrible running.
the junior.
I never know if it's grammatically correct.
And that's on me.
Being out physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Defenses throughout the week study every third down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
And that one's incomplete.
I pushed it.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good.
Get him number 2. Get him number 2.
It's the ultimate grab and go for the score. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left.
Thank you, Snowden.
Fires and picked off.
Way to jump that.
He has to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. Looking for a productive play on first down. Leaves it with the back.
This here is like that put-away drive.
But he gets 4 on the play, balls at the 25.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Slings it downfield. He throws back.
Who's that? That's on me, though.
And it's picked off. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. Slithers into space. And the tackle,
I mean, they got me. I was in man.
that completion gets them 30+. The Ducks want to crank the tempo.
Really nice job working the crossing route there. And I love the separation at the top of the route. He put his foot in the ground, he used his speed, and that allowed him to make the catch and get a few more yards after the play.
There we go. We're there.
Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Gabriel. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game.
Got 1 quarter left.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Grab near the marker is Keefe. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Utes are on the move. They go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
I had to just throw it.
I've been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to even have to push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
And the
There we go, in the 10.
Touch the ball, no return on this play. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw it.
Dangerous throw. Dangerous throw.
Stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
Somebody tackles ass.
The 40-yard line, give him 5 on that one.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down, we're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish.
What happened there?
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit...
God, 5-2.
...with one of their own, David.
Man, it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up.
That's on me. I was just late in the pocket.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Looking to throw, it's rising. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now, and you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now third down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears.
He dropped it.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Utes will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. We'll see how the offensive coordinator pieces together this drive down late in the fourth. They'll throw it on first down.
All right, we got people there. Pick that.
And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing tipped to another defender, and it was an interception, but great coverage by the defender.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to move it through the air.
I left it.
Makes the grab. It's James. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. Finds his man. It's Ferguson. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground.
What a great job by the quarterback working through his progressions here. In a 2-minute situation, he doesn't force it down the field if it's not open. Check it down to your back, let him go to work, and he comes up with a huge play.
The sure hands, it's Johnson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Yeah, it's hard. This is the hardest time because you got to have plays and you got to have scripts because you know they're sitting back with all the DBs on the field in a dime package playing pass. How can we get first?
Thank you,
And it's his
Domino.
interception of the night.
Whatever the hell your name is.
They'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
Off the play fake on 1st down.
I didn't think it was actually going to be that.
Open and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. And the Utes just want to hold on to this ball for the final minute. The give to the back. Got room at the 35.
There we go.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. To the air on 1st down. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Utah! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes.
We got the big win that we needed against a ranked team.
From 60 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got it.
And he
Now we're getting home.
sacked at the 6-yard line. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Back to pass, it's Gabriel. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out because he was so wide open on that play, but that is a catch he has got to make for his quarterback.
Defense dropping into soft coverage. Feeling some heat. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. 3rd and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Okay, you have a 2-score advantage here, so while you want to be aggressive, David, don't hand them a cheap one.
Dang right. I'm not being reckless. I can still be aggressive, but a punt is not the worst thing, Jesse, in this situation in the fourth quarter.
You're right, David. You don't want to be reckless. So as a play caller here, let's dial up some things you know your quarterback sees well in the passing game.
Fighting off the defender. The Utes will move the sticks. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Timeout, Utah.
After this, it'll be a wrap. They'll run the jet sweep, trying to spread this defense out. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. A strong, methodical, workman-like effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
Big win to end the year.
My teams like that, just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice.
We were already cemented in the the playoffs. I think. Hold on. I think I'm it. I'm the only one. Okay. Now what? Now what? What do we do now, guys? Is there any good games? I should try this. We'll download it. Whether I play it, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like, what's some good games out there? Why is this being... Oh, it's probably because I'm installing a game. We can play some... Yeah, screw it. We'll screw around. We'll play some dinosaurs. I got a couple... I got a couple hours to kill. I haven't played this in a minute. This way I can actually hear what they're saying.
If Owen and Lambert do what they say they can, we're going to need facilities in place for the Flyers when they arrive. Let's start with some Avery domes.
And a hatchery.
Oh, we also need an expedition center, and as you heard...
So it makes sense.
not on our side.
Those are set up for my freaking Xbox. Where the hell do I hire? We got stuff being done. Alright, so we're just kind of hanging out until this stuff's done. How do I... There we go. We'll do that. Build our dome there. Gotta build a hatchery too.
Ready on this end. We could send out expeditions for remote capture.
These creatures can cover a lot of ground from the air, so we should snap to it.
All right, let's fly the not-so-friendly skies.
We have captured flyers ready to deliver.
Have them brought to the aviary hatchery by our transport team. We will then release them into the domes.
And by release, you mean contain?
Yes, in a controlled environment and under our supervision and care.
Excellent.
We should be on schedule to deliver assets to the other site.
Asset transported. Asset has been transported.
Where the hell do they get in? Oh, they drop them in there.
Asset transportation complete.
Looks like we might be getting things under control.
I would say famous last words. Given the number of times that I could have used this very phrase over the years, I'm going to go with, quote, predictable, unquote, last words instead.
Dr. Malcolm, why are you contacting us?
Same thing as always, the dinosaurs. And my obsessive need to witness the car crash when it happens.
It's good to hear from you again, Dr. Malcolm.
Dr. Dua, you're now increasing the so-called intelligence part of the CIA, if I'm to understand correctly.
We do what we can.
Yes, we do what we can, and sometimes more than we should. Interesting times, and I mean times as the dinosaurs are living in ours. Should they be here? No. Are they? Yes. Ergo, they should. The hidden hand of chaos is revealed.
It's what else remains hidden that's concerning me at the moment, Doctor.
Oh, yes, indeed. Yes. And that's why I brought somebody with me to help shed some light in this regard, Mr. Isaac Clement. Yeah, a specialist of the spectacular. You should be hearing from him soon.
These dinosaurs require feeders if they're to stay healthy. Stay on top of it.
What the hell?
Hey, I'm Isaac Clement. Dr. Malcolm should have mentioned me earlier. We have some specific requirements, including a ranger team to gather information and monitor the animals within the aviary. A viewing gallery is also on our list. So, now it's on yours.
Hey, Claire. I've been thinking.
When you think it makes me nervous.
No, seriously. Why the Flyers?
Okay, I'm not following you.
Dr. Malcolm starts contacting Dr. Dua from who knows where when these flying reptiles become an issue. Why?
Because they introduce a unique danger? And he's concerned?
Yeah, that's probably it.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Owen. For now, we should make sure the satisfaction levels for the Flyers is high. That's verifiable data we can use. Forget the conspiracy angle.
Hello? We're chasing prehistoric animals, Claire. Reality ain't what it used to be.
Where's my ranger station? How do I get bigger area? Aha! We're figuring it out. Now they got some room.
Yeah, you're right, Dr. Malcolm.
It's sort of my thing.
The facility is functioning as anticipated.
We have enough assets in the pipeline that we should be able to move forward soon.
Right now we're putting out brush fires, but this is an inferno that could engulf the world.
Your concern is noted.
For now, I suggest we focus on this location. It's about high welfare and visibility for the animals. And safety for the DFW staff, of course.
Learning to coexist with the dinosaurs is a process. We're getting there.
And if we don't, where's that leave us? We will have created an apocalypse born of our arrogance, humanity versus the dinosaurs, and honestly, I'm not sure who deserves to win.
If we want to find success, we must look to the sky. That means more flyers, and more species of flyers in the aviaries. Flap, not flop, huh?
Asset transportation underway. Assets in the air. Delivery has been completed. Transportation underway.
Alright, let's see. Shit. Oh, they don't like these ones.
Transporting asset. Confirming asset delivery. Delivery complete. Asset being transported. Asset transportation in progress. Asset delivered. Transit has commenced. Asset has been transported. Asset transported. Confirming asset delivery. Commencing asset transit. Asset being transported. Asset transportation complete. Asset has been delivered. Delivery complete. Asset delivery confirmed. Heading to pick up the asset. Picking up asset. Asset has been collected. Asset transportation in progress. Transportation complete.
Yep, it's broken, but appears to be minor. Let's treat it before it turns into anything more serious.
Request acknowledged. En route to pick up the asset. Asset delivered. Transit has commenced.
This is a pain in the ass, guys.
The MBU scan confirms what I thought. This dinosaur has a broken claw. It shouldn't be anything to get too worried about, but it could get worse, maybe even ingrown, which would be painful. So let's keep an eye on it.
Oh, this is such a pain in the butt.
Acknowledging asset collection request. En route to collect the asset. Transportation underway. Asset requiring collection. Asset in transit. Asset collection request received. Asset transportation underway. Asset to be collected. Transporting asset. Asset has been delivered. Heading to collect the asset. Assets in the air. Asset has been collected. Confirming asset delivery. Transporting asset. Delivery has been completed. Delivery complete. Transportation complete. Asset delivered.
This animal has sustained a major fracture. Its bones are going to need to be reset. We're looking at severe damage and a gnarly scar to match.
Assets in the air. Asset transportation complete. Collecting asset. Asset transportation underway. Asset transported.
Exit confirmed.
Heading to collect the asset. Asset transportation in progress. Acknowledged. Asset has been transported. Asset delivery confirmed.
Missing forest. Yeah.
Contrived, planned, and managed beauty has its charms, but what appeals to the senses is the asymmetry of nature. Its rough edges, its mistakes, a tree that is both out of place and exactly where it needs to be. Much like the dinosaurs.
Excuse me, Dr. Malcolm. There were reports of a large herd of subject animals roaming freely in Yosemite.
To my point, chaos. Don't you just love it?
Alright, guys, I'm done. Till next time,
Yosemite.
as always, guys, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Peace.
Home to one of the